What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about some Alan Wake 2 news. But first, I do want to start off by saying part of this is not exactly new news. In fact, part of this is talking about the paid DLC that, we'll talk about exactly what Sam Lake said, but he talks about DLC, kind of after the fact. Now, that's not new because if you look at the two different versions of Alan Wake 2, and then the Deluxe Edition being $80 and the Standard Edition being $60, right? So it's not $70, it's $60, and then it's $80. Well, if you look at what the Deluxe Edition brings you, it's some cosmetic stuff, in terms of like a shotgun skin and a celebrity suit for Alan, but the big stuff is the expansion pass, right? Literally, it breaks down. There's going to be an expansion pass, Night Springs expansion, additional story content, Lake House expansion, additional story content. So I don't know if those are two, I assume that's part of the expansion pass, so there'll be two kind of DLC stories for it. Probably not in the same way as American Nightmare, we probably won't have to wait as long, and maybe they'd be a little bit smaller because there's two of them. But we already, knew that stuff. Now, those will probably be priced at maybe $10, $15 each, right? Because you normally get a deal if you get the Deluxe Edition. The Deluxe is $20 more than the Standard. And then so the DLCs, they probably wouldn't be 10 each. They'd probably be $15 or even $20 each so that you get that deal, probably $15. So you get that deal with the Deluxe Edition, okay? So that's the part that we already knew, but just maybe in case you didn't know or you need a refresher, there you go. We get story DLC for Alan Wake 2 after the fact. But Sam Lake did say there's also going to be free DLC. And here's the thing. When he says this, he says it's going to be major. It's going to be a pretty big thing. Now, that's pretty big, I guess, depending on how you read into it, right? Because you think, all right, well, big DLC, that's free DLC, it's not paid DLC. What could you possibly do? I'll be honest, I'm having a hard time even theorizing what it could be, because when I hear big, the first thing I think of, especially with a game like Alan Wake, would be story stuff, right? That's the primary thing, unless maybe it's like a wave-based mode. Maybe it's like a mode thing, right? That could be big, and other games have done somewhat similar things to it. So if you told me that's what it was, an arena kind of mode where you as Alan or you as Saga faced 20 rounds of enemies, is that going to make or break or sell or not sell the game? No, absolutely not. But that would be semi-decent. That would give you some hours of playtime for absolutely nothing, right? For free, just to throw it in. Just kind of thinking on the fly here, which is what I do most of the times I make these videos. But beyond that, story DLC is what I think of when I hear about kind of big, impactful things. And the tough thing is that's already paid, right? You're going to have to pay for that. Now, he does say that as well, right? He says there's going to be free DLC, paid DLC. Again, we already know what the paid DLC is, so the free DLC, I hope he doesn't think shotgun skins are massive. That's a big thing, or a suit, a skin for a character is a big thing. That would be misreading, that'd be misreading the room, misreading the audience, I firmly believe. You think about the Alan Wake audience, I don't think a suit for Alan would be considered big free stuff. But you also got to be careful because you can't give the stuff that you're giving for the Deluxe Edition, right? So the celebrity suit for Alan, you can't give that for free because it's tied into the Deluxe Edition, so you can't do that. So there'd have to be some sort of separate skin that everybody gets no matter what, which is fine. But now that I've heard him say it would be pretty big, I can't stop. I can't shake the idea. Okay, mode thing, a different mode. Obviously, it's not gonna have multiplayer or anything insane like that, but some sort of mode-based thing or story DLC, maybe some small a prologue to the story DLC, and the prologue's free, but you have to pay for the rest of it. That would be pretty messed up, though. You'd have to be very careful how you handle that situation, because I don't know how well that would actually go over. Again, that's me also thinking on the fly. Hopefully, they did not think on the fly when coming up, with the entire idea here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think the free DLC, I guess, could be. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.